Watkins Glen International for today's running of the Go Bowling at the Glen for race number 5 of Season 2 for the Coca-Cola Cup Series. Hello everyone, I am Rylan Webb, the host with the most, and we are here at Watkins Glen, New York for this amazing road course race, and it's going to be a great day for racing as these drivers will tackle this very road course here today. It is our third road course race of the season, and what better way to do it here at Watkins Glen, as we were here before back in Season 1 when the 48 of Alex Bowman turned the 17 of Chris Buescher to get a caution to come out on the final lap, and Alex Bowman took his first ever win in the NASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series. But today we're going to have to find out who's going to win this race here today. So many drivers have a ton of road course experience, but who will be able to take home the win here at Watkins Glen International? And now, without further ado, we're going to take a look at your Mountain Dew driver headlines for today's event. The 34 of Michael McDowell for Front Row Motorsports. He got his first ever victory in the series at the Charlotte Roval in the last race, and he will have to start in the back in 34th place, but he looks to continue doing well and getting another win soon in the series. But now let's talk about the guy that caused that big wreck at the end of the Charlotte Roval and that finish, the one of Ross Chastain. He was so close to getting a win, but he wasn't able to do it. He tried turning the 34 and the 9 car so he can pass them, but Ross Chastain, he will have to start 11th, and he has no wins in his career. And finally, the 9 of Chase Elliott, he will start first here today as the pole sitter. He has 3 wins under his belt, with 1 being at Gateway, but now he is still in the point standings, but can he get another win here today? And now let's go down trackside for the command to start the engines.
Drivers, start your engines! Let's go bowling at the Glen!
Fired it.
We are about ready to go for another road course race in the season, but now we're going to take a look at your Domino's starting lineup for today's event. As on the outside is the 4 car of Kevin Harvick, and the pole sitter, the 9 of Chase Elliott in row 1. And in row 2 we have the 14 of Chase Briscoe and the 6 car of Brad Keselowski. And then in row 3 we have the 2 car of Austin Cindric and the 24 of William Byron. And then in row 4 we have the 19 of Martin Truex Jr. and the 3 of Austin Dillon. Then in row 5 we have the 8 car of Kyle Busch and the 22 of Joey Logano. Then in row 6 we have the 20 of Christopher Bell and the 1 car of Ross Chastain. Then in row 7 we have the 12 of Ryan Blaney and the 17 of Chris Buescher. Then in row 8 we have the 18 of John Hunter Nemechek and the 41 of Ryan Preece. Then in row 9 we have the 21 of Harrison Burton and the 47 of Ricky Stenhouse Jr. Then in row 10 we have the 42 of Noah Gragson and the 5 car of Kyle Larson. And then in row 11 we have the 54 of Ty Gibbs and the 48 of Alex Bowman. Then in row 12 we have the 10 car of Eric Almirola and the 91 of Shane Van Gisbergen. Then in row 13 is the 15 of Riley Herbst and the 11 of Denny Hamlin. In row 14 we have the 7 of Corey Lajoie and the 43 of Eric Jones. Then in row 15 we have the 31 of Justin Haley and the 84 of Jimmy Johnson. Then in row 16 we have the 34 of Michael McDowell and the 99 of Daniel Suarez. Then in row 17 we have the 23 of Bubba Wallace and the 16 of AJ Allmendinger. Then in row 18 we have the 50 of Kaz Gralla and the 77 of Ty Dillon. And then in the final row we have the 51 of Matt Crafton and the 62 of Austin Hill. For today's race we will have 12 laps around this road course. It is 6.6 miles around this racetrack. We are ready for racing here at Watkins Glen. Green flag is in the air. The 9 car of Chase Elliott will take the lead as the pole sitter here at Watkins Glen on lap 1. Elliott has a ton of road course experience, and he was so close to winning at the Charlotte Roval and at Santa Rosa Beach, but he was unable to do so. But can Chase Elliott win another road course, can he win another race here at Watkins Glen? But now, here comes the 4 car of Kevin Harvick. Kevin Harvick going side by side for the lead with Elliott. And now Kevin Harvick will take the lead away from Elliott. As you can see, the 14 of Chase Briscoe, Kevin Harvick's teammate, he's right behind him here at Watkins Glen. Contact! There's contact right behind them. There's the 3 and the 2 car. They make contact, but that doesn't matter. But now, here comes the 14 of Chase Briscoe. He will take the lead away from Kevin Harvick here at Watkins Glen. What a pass by Chase Briscoe, as he is now the leader. Trouble! The 6 of Brad Keselowski gets turned by the 24 William Byron. Caution is out. Brad Keselowski hits the wall into the S's here at Watkins Glen International, as here is the Pepsi crash replay. What just happened right there is we're now going to take a look at it as they're going into the S's right there. The 6 of Brad Keselowski got turned by the 24. Looked like Keselowski might have got into the corner way too late. And it looked like if he wasn't going to turn in too late, he might have gotten into the grass though. But Keselowski, he was not clear from the 24 of William Byron. That causes him to spin around and hit the wall into the S's at Watkins Glen. We're going to back it up and take a look at it one more time. And again, right there, Keselowski going too late into the corner. He did not see William Byron in the corner of his view. And Brad Keselowski gets turned around and just wrecks here at Watkins Glen. I'm sure this is not how Brad Keselowski's day wanted to end here. But for that number 6 Violent Defense Ford Mustang, it will be in the garage and it will not continue for the rest of this race here today. Brad Keselowski has tried so many times to get a victory in the NASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series, but he is unable to do it. There's been so many attempts, but he has been failing many times, and he has not gotten the win at all in the series. But now we're about ready to restart here at Watkins Glen International. The 4 of Kevin Harvick, the 14 of Chase Briscoe, the 9 of Chase Elliott, and the 24 of William Byron will lead the field back to the green flag. As you can see on the M&M's leaderboard, Stewart Haas Racing teammates and Hendrick Motorsports teammates will lead the field back to the green flag. But there you can see the 6 of Brad Keselowski in the garage as his day is done. But now it is time for a restart. We are back underway here at Watkins Glen. The 4 car of Kevin Harvick with a great restart in lap 6, but as the 3 wide behind him, the 22, the 3 and the 19 car were 3 wide, and Logano almost got into the wall into the S's. But that doesn't matter now, as the 4 of Kevin Harvick is still your leader, and he is on lap 7 here at Watkins Glen, but you can see the 22 of Joey Logano in the picture right now. He's battling for 3rd, but now it looks like Austin Dillon passes him for 3rd. But now here they come on the lap 8, and you can see the 12 of Ryan Blaney. Ryan Blaney trying to fight against the 9 and the 4 car, trying to get that lead. This is some great racing we're witnessing here today. Trouble! We got cars in the wall. That's the 11 of Denny Hamlin, the 21 of Harrison Burton, and the 10 of Eric Almirola. Caution has come out once again, but now here comes the Pepsi crash replay. And from the looks of it right here, Hamlin might have just went down into the 21 of Burton, causing him to turn the 10 of Eric Almirola as well. And these 3 drivers looks like they're going to be out of this race here. And now we're going to take a look at it one more time. We're going to back up the footage and see what happened right there into the first turn. And once again, as we take a look at it, it's either that the 11 of Denny Hamlin might have gotten loose also, just went right into the 21 of Harrison Burton, or maybe Denny Hamlin just went late into the corner and still getting into the 21 car, and which also turns the 10 of Eric Almirola. These three drivers have had it rough for the past few races, with either of them wrecking out of the race or they have tried to fight for the win, but they have been unsuccessful for this season. Denny Hamlin, the Daytona 500 champion for Season 2 of the NASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series, he's had it rough for the past few races, and so has Harrison Burton and the team of Eric Almirola. But now we are just about to restart with only 3 laps to go here at Watkins Glen International as we're going to take a look at the M&M's leaderboard. The 4 of Kevin Harvick, the 9 of Chase Elliott, the 12 of Ryan Blaney, and the 24 of William Byron. They will lead the field back to the green flag here at Watkins Glen International. Who will get the win here at Watkins Glen International? We're going to have to find out as the green flag is back in the air here at Watkins Glen. Kevin Harvick with a great restart, coming for 3 laps to go. There is Ryan Blaney in the 12. He's now in second. Ryan Blaney and Elliott are fighting for second place, but here comes Blaney. Blaney is going to be right behind Harvick. Ryan Blaney is going to push Kevin Harvick. Ryan Blaney to second. They make contact. Ryan Blaney will take the lead away from the 4 of Kevin Harvick. And now they're still coming. There 2 laps to go, and they're heading to the final lap. Ryan Blaney, he has never won a NASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series race. Elliott tried to make the move and tried to pass Blaney. It doesn't work. Ryan Blaney, can he be able to get away from Elliott? Is Elliott going to do something? No, it looks like Elliott's going to let Ryan Blaney go. Welcome to the Winners Club. Ryan Blaney wins at Watkins Glen. Oh my goodness, he's going to do a burnout in a different way right here. Burning it out right into turn 1. That is how you do a burnout right there. As now we're going to take a look at the Zaxby's big move of the race, but we won't show the big finish as now Ryan Blaney in the 12 car for Team Penske just pushes Kevin Harvick to separate himself from Chase Elliott and the 4 car as well. But then, as they went right into the turn, in the first turn of the white flag, Ryan Blaney just bumps Kevin Harvick, and that causes the 4 car to get loose just a little bit and causes him to be passed by the 12 car and the 9 car, which causes Ryan Blaney to take the lead, and Ryan Blaney gets his first ever victory in the NASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series. That is unbelievable. But now here is your official results after Watkins Glen. Ryan Blaney taking the win. Kevin Harvick, he was so close to winning. And the 9 of Chase Elliott just letting Ryan Blaney go. That was a crazy race right there, as Ryan Blaney takes home the checkered flag for his first ever victory in the NASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series. But now we're going to take a look at your NASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series point standings. Elliott, he is still on top of the point standings, and you see all the other drivers that are in the point standings right after today's event. But for Ryan Blaney in the 12th car, the winner of today's race, he will be sitting in 18th in the point standings here today. But what a win for Ryan Blaney, getting the win away from the 4 of Kevin Harvick and the 9 car of Chase Elliott. What a race we just witnessed here today at Watkins Glen, as this is a racetrack that shows off many moments and many action-packed racing here today. As Ryan Blaney, once again, he is the winner of the Go Bowling at the Glen, and he will get his first ever win in the series. But when we return for our next race in the NASCAR Coca-Cola Cup Series, we will be at the brand new Lucas Oil Raceway in Indianapolis for our next race of the season. We thank you guys so much for watching today's event at Watkins Glen. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe to the NASCAR Coca-Cola Racing Network. I'm Rylan Webb, and we will see you guys next time.
This stop-motion video was based on the National Association for Stock Car Auto Racing and does not intend to insult or offend anyone in particular with the sport. All videos, songs, and images are owned by their respectful sources. The NASCAR Coca-Cola Racing Network would like to thank you all for the support, and we hope you enjoyed today's broadcast.